We'll see how it feels. I guess I go Rust Sworn, right? I could see potential for the 4 mana cards. Earthen is just easier to play. Instinct here is Bug Collector. But Ironbark seems to do points... Oh no, 0.1% worse. Sunreaver highest win rate here, which makes a lot of sense, because it's a 2-drop. Yeah, on my own I would have just picked it, but I don't mind trying out the Whelp. I don't love where this is going right now. Mana Saber is insane. Couple of more easy picks now. Alright, I'm done eating, so. Here we go. The Rush Murloc is insane. What did I pick over the Rush Murloc, please? Proto Drake. So you're arguing that Proto Drake isn't very good? Or am I seeing it wrong? I'm just looking at the deck right now, right? We're 11 cards in. Where is this going? Just curve and hit them in the face. Steward for reach. It's about getting an early lead and then putting a big minion on the table and continue trucking face. Maybe taking a couple good trades along the way. These are pretty close, so I think it's whatever we want for curve. So I'm guessing Shadow Weaver. They're both pretty good. Gain 2 empty mana crystals. Is there any librarian stuff we can do? Just negatives right now. Ooh, Crazed Elk not doing too well. Overgrowth still has 52.9% win rate. Damn. Did you try much Shadow Weaver yet? I mean, it's a 3-mana 4/3 that freezes. I'm not sure what there is to try out about it. It's a big Glacial Shard. Overgrowth isn't good. Yeah, that's why I said I'm surprised it's at 52.9. I thought it would be below 50% win rate. Which makes me think that there might be some particular decks that do enjoy having that. Destroy all other friendly minions. Death Rattle, we summon them at +1/+1. Oh, it's a spider tank, so it's still pretty good, right? Oh no, they play Kilthas and Constructed as well. Right? Just need a few more spells to make it work. Shribadier? Interesting deck already. Oof. That's the first one that kinda hurts. But taking a fishy flyer is by no means terrible here. But I probably would have just made the curve work. Do it the other way around. Emerald Explorer. Still busted eyes. Oh my god. I didn't know about this card until I faced it. Or I forgot about it or something. I don't think I played it yet. Actually ridiculous. Actually ridiculous. I think we're still pretty happy with Piggy in this deck. 3-drop seems excellent. I think you germination regardless. It's just, it's gonna be a little tricky to set up with this deck. But I don't think we want the Sporling. No. Ooh. This one would hurt a ton to skip. It's not like Ogremancer's the worst, it's just that Emerald Explorer is the nuts. So I might just pick the Emerald and keep it in the mulligan. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever played this. I was like, choose one, draw a card or summon a 3/2. I was like, well, I mean, that's not awful. I was like, oh, it's Twin Spell. Oh, wow. Okay. That's very flexible. Gain 2 mana crystals this turn only, overload 2. I think we just won it, right? Just as a 2-drop. Huh. I'm trying to figure out what the catch is with this card. It's got 1 less health, I suppose. Oh no! What will I do with 1 less health? Ooh. We're pretty happy with Valve Fiend. Dragon Breath would be better for curve, but I'm okay not handicapping the Alex for that. Scroll's better than Spellkin. Probably with too many 2-mana cards. Oh, it's still clocking in at 55.3. Not too bad then. I guess the Druid 1-mana cards aren't awful then, or what am I looking at? Oh no, I already have it. Man, this Alex has hurt the deck a bit. Let's hope she's worth it. I think I need Bite then instead of Rustsworn. I don't think I can afford to keep Skystalker in the opening hand. I don't like picking duplicates that I can't keep in the opening hand. Bite isn't horrible. It's far from good though. Yeah, it's more than 5% lower win rate than Dragon Ball Skystalker. I wonder if you still just take Skystalker. Cultist can work with Troubadour. Ugh. For it to work, it would become average, right? Well, Cultist is still 3 points above Bite. Cultist hitting 1 is already okay. No. A 4-mana 3/3 that summons a 1/1 is not okay. Especially when that 1/1 is delayed. So that is false. I would say it hitting 2 is okay-ish. Not even great. 3 we're talking, right? I think I might still take it though for this deck. If we're not taking Skystalker. Because we have the early game. Probably one Panther. We have the 5s. Is it worth handicapping the queen? The question is reverse. Is it worth handicapping the deck to run Dragon Queen Alex?
I will fight with honor. I must protect the wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the deck would have been better without Dragon Queen Alex. You can always get lucky and just get her all the time and pop off, but the deck would have been better without Dragon Queen on average. But we could get lucky. I think that's something that goes unnoticed a lot of the time. How these Highlander cards just ruin your draft. To play the most fun card in Hearthstone, it's worth to handicap the deck. I'd say that's highly subjective, right? Card quality is insane. I have no idea. Doesn't look like insane to me right now, but this is my first Druid draft. Yeah, I think next time I'll just skip over Dragon Queen. Yeah, but if you're a good player, that's a terrible proposition, right, guys? Let's say they win some games single-handedly. You were likely to win those games anyway, just based on you playing and you already winning most of your games with a good deck. I like the 1/4 here, I think. That's so solid, right? Sets up as well. But then on the flip side, right? Like if the bat curve loses you a game, that's awful. Yeah. So I think this is one of those decks that could easily go 7 or 8, where if you have a better curve, you're looking at, 9, 10 or so. It's not like you have a choice. Yeah, but we had a choice. So it's not relevant then, we had the choice. We could have picked the spider tank. Yeah, I mean, it's double bad, Gaius, because as an Infinite Arena player, not only does this card make your draft worse, if someone gets it against you and it's active, it's insanely good for them. So yeah, it's double bad, these kind of cards for infinite players. Sure. I think I want to try clear anyway. Get down! Get down again! Get down some more! If I'm going to face this Corruptor next turn, the Mana Saber doesn't matter too much, and we could just clear. If we want a Mana Saber and we go up to 6 mana next turn, we can go 2/2/2. I think I'm alright with setting up Corruptor. Small upside of clearing the board, I suppose. Hey Zavi, we're just having some fun with it. Yeah, like Camel says, taking it day by day. You think you would have played the 2? Yeah, but after he subdues your guy into a 1/1 Stein, it's actually a pretty good Corruptor target. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure we play that, just double checking. The tempo we get is pretty silly. So, would you keep Alex in your opening hand, Kolst? I keep Explorer in my opening hand for sure, but not sure for Alex. If you have one dupe.
Let me for the king. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I don't want to overemphasize on the Alex here though, right? Because it is still an amazing card. Oof. We don't get to push 4, but the turn is too juicy not to, right? Hey, look at the card already being pretty good here. That's nice. I like that. There's a lot of 1 damage pings out there right now. Some upside keeping your guy healthy. Need some Savage Roar though. A little bit of Power of the Wild, you know, those kind of things. Need board space, don't we? Need to kill off the 3/3. First world problems. I think just giving up the 4/2 is probably fine here. Still better AoE protection. Oh yeah, I would definitely keep it in some decks, Kolst. But I do funnier mulligans than that. Quickly checking if there's much merit to cycling here, or whether it's not really a thing we should do. I'm still quite comfortable with just clearing. I can get 1 extra mana, which does nothing. Unless I draw and find something. That means I wouldn't hero power. Right now the hero power summons a 1/1. I think I'll just stick with my original line. Playing a slightly bit more conservative for AoE. Battlegrounds has murdered my positioning though. I don't care where things go right now. I'm just putting everything on the left. Yeah, maybe the meta is so swingy right now, Coles, that you can rarely afford to jam the body. This is true. Oh no! Lifesteal on his minion. What will we do? Oh wait, I can just go face and kill him. Nice. Well played.
Blessings to you.
Okay.
My greetings.
Yeah, I can see that, Coles. I can see that. The coin mana saber into Twilight Runner on 4 seems strong, but I think in this kind of deck you want to keep the tempo up here. The 1 mana draw makes our turn 3 a lot better. How'd the last run go? 6, I believe. I think we messed up near the end. Like 2 games. Yeah, 6 with that. Our opponents had some pretty strong stuff as well, though. Now we drafted a Druid, which is a little bit less of a meta pick, but should be fine. Getting our Swarm on here for sure. Going wide. We don't have Savage Roar. It bothers me a little bit. Going wide. That's right. People wide. What do I want to buff here? My instinct is to just buff the 2/2.
Look what I found.
Look what I found. Play around Crab. I think if the 2/1 could attack, I'd buff the 2/1. Smacking him. Oh, there'll definitely be a point where I want to mess around a bit with that Gaius. But I will do some crazy stuff then. Like, it would make no sense, because the stuff that makes sense, I don't want to try. Because the stuff that makes sense, you're just playing the same stuff in a weaker class. If you get what I mean, right? Like, there's no point in playing a weak class in the conventional manner. Because then you may as well just play the strong class. I like to really experiment with the weaker classes and do really funky stuff, and then if you hit the like, aha, this is it. This is bullshit, by the way. It's absolute bullshit. Alright, some counter bullshit, but not quite online yet. Deploy the counter bullshit. Right. Suppose the tiger doesn't die. So I'd have to go in with the left side of the board from here. And then I'd go runner plus cub into whatever we draw or discover. We're just going to get AoE'd here, though. That sucks. I think you still jam the 1-1. Board's going to be pretty small. Look at him. Dr. Cub. Mana Saber with the 2 cubs. Nova's 3 damage now. No, right? Nova has 2 but costs 4. That was the change? Smite is 3. It's a pretty good Rustthorn. But I can also just go up to 7 mana here. And go for 5 and a hero power. He's going to use the 6 mana card to kill my 5/4 here. In a lot of cases. Kind of just want to go in then. I think it's better to go white and aggressive if we are afraid of initiation killing the 5/4. It seems a bit wasted to devote resources into killing the 4/5.
Well played.
This is just harder to deal with in most cases. Yeah, versus Priest, it's all about making it as annoying as possible for them to deal with your board.
Well played.
Initially, I was killing this Cabal, and then I really thought about it where I don't gain that much from killing the Cabal. Missing out on the face damage and missing out on the bodies, the mana is awkward. So in the end, I was like, why am I killing this thing? It serves little to no purpose anyway. You make it more likely that your tiger lives. That's about it. Pretty crazy early taunt though. They're both pretty good. We don't really have 1-drops. That's what lacks in this deck. Like, our curve is gonna be not very flexible. I still like the Brawler. It's a lot of upside. Okay, it's definitely some potential here. So now we'd need an Explorer at some point to activate Dragon Queen. Versus a Mage, there is a decent chance that it will go long enough that we'll see it. Frostbolt is awful here for us, but also rather specific. He's got it, he's got it. It's not like Buck Collector is good into this. Piggy. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Alright. So that sets the tone for the game, I believe. Minor whoopsie by our opponent here. Tis but a minor whoopsie. Costing them a 1-1. That's a nice pickup here. Get to spend their mana a bit more productively than playing Buck Collector on a 1-1. The Rope of Shame. Just like, these darn bugs. Where did my Mana Worm go? Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Yahoo! If we had the Emerald Explorer in hand, you could set up the Mana Saber for turn 8 Dragon Queen. Because I'm looking at Mana Saber right now and I don't love it, but the problem with Buck Collector is that the 1-1 still trades here, so I think you do still Mana Saber. Just have to make it work. Just the 3/5 stealth seems a lot better than Buck Collector. Oh wow. So high curve / very reactive hands. If there's nothing for 4, you can play here. Corruptor here is definitely fine. Provides us with some tempo. I think I'll still hold it. We don't need it, and Buck Collector with Faceless is pretty sweet. Get a bit more value there. It depends whether the Mana Saber lives or not, I suppose. I don't expect the Mana Saber to live. Which means we could technically keep it stealth, but killing this 1-1 saves our Valfiend. Once again, an interesting proposition here. I like slowing him down. If he wants to go like... Ooh, actually rolling... Well, rolling Fireball would have killed us anyway, right? Yeah, but rolling Fireball here is amazing. That's not a rolling Fireball. Tons of options. I think the possibility of drawing another 2 is good enough to not transform that one, because you could also just trade here, right? But we'll start with drawing 2, keep it healthy. Ooh. Seven mana this turn allows us to hero power Faceless if we want that. Which is pretty solid. Faceless plus Buck Collector. I mean transform the 2-1. Well, that's not half bad. I don't mind that. Forgot about transforming the 2-1. Never worried. What about you, chat? Never worried there. Why are you guys sweating so much? No, my cards. Positioning though. Pogyu. Not that it matters, he's always attacking that one. Trying to get around Flame Strike here, and it's not looking too hot right now. Can't really do much with the flip either. Oh, it's actually not great. Need a Power of the Wild.
A charming composition.
Discover or choose one card, and I have the mana for Power of the Wild.
Time waits for no one.
I'm just gonna grab something.
For the wild.
That was a bit of a low roll entire way around. I think we had a pretty good reasoning there for chasing the Power of the Wild because Flame Strike's so awkward.
I have become one with the void.
Do 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 do. Summoning more stuff for me is kind of okay, I like it, hey. Not quite what was planned, eh? So it's pretty much this Vapor Barrier. Trying to think if there's any like really cool stuff I can do. Don't think so, right? It is what it is.
I'll take him out.
Never worried.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
I do have to say I'm a bit slow right now with dragging everything across. Huh. I think I keep Infestation and just hope I hit a 2. Never skip leg day. They're starting to get a little skinnier.
You're paying for my discretion.
Trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I think just playing the Panther is still better.
Time waits for no one.
I need to find something to do on turn 4 with this play. But the tempo I gain from this is on average still quite a bit better. Sure. That's gonna destroy his curve. That's a play. One push-up per win. Wait. Shouldn't it be a push-up per loss or so? Why am I having to do push-ups for winning? Well then, that was a fun game. We should do this again sometime. One per win, two per loss. This keeps getting worse. From here on out, it looks super, just relax. Got a 5, got a 6, and then DQA on 9.
I have trained for days.
I should be able to, so it should be like, I don't know, like 5 push-ups per loss, and then per win you get to subtract 1 push-up or something. But in a way where it would make sense, right? I'm not saying specifically that, but in a way where that would make sense. I think I'm okay with Spelkin. I wonder if it's too slow. Kind of want to get the Mana Saber into DQA on 8.
A simple spell.
Simple spell should do.
Too hot for you.
Don't know if they have like a Maelstrom Portal equivalent or so, this meta. If they do, so be it. Lurker below. Okay. Interesting. Ooh. So playing the taunt and going face is one line. I'm trying to figure out a good way to deal with this. This will be one. Be awkward. I think it'd be really awkward to kill this thing. Just gonna throw out the taunt. Mage Scribe seems super solid with this hand.
Can you get a spell?
This is a bit scary though. There can be like Divine Shield shenanigans or they have a +2/+2 as well, I think, right? Lurker below, damn. That's a Burning Crusade boss, right? Serpentrine. Oh, the pre-hit. I don't mind if I do. Interesting pre-hit. Savagery seems quite nice here. Hero power, savagery, ping 1, hit 1, trade 1. And then just get the Mana Saber down into DQA on turn 8. That's one line. We'll see if DQA is the play. But I like setting up the opportunity. Alternatively, there's Adorable Infestation to buff. Trade, hero power. That leaves us with a 1/1 instead of savagery. Getting that extra 1/1 on the board might be better. The mana is the same, right? Okay. I'll take that then. Also, I might get a bite or so off Mage Scribe. The only thing that might be awkward now is the hand size, right? So it might not be a DQA turn then. We get the initiate token, but we don't have +1/+1. Yeah, but I'm not too worried about value. The only thing I'm worried about is tempo. Alright, looks like we're not getting DQA anyway. So the hand size shouldn't be an issue.
Probably.
Instinctively, I want to play the stealth minion and then the small stuff here. It's going to get the 2/1 into the 2/2 though, so it's still going to be awkward to kill the 6/2. What's my alternative to that? My alternative is to hero power down this 2/1 and work off 6 mana. 6 mana, if you play the shrub, it goes down to 4 mana and it just doesn't quite work. Savagery right now, not so much. Savagery scales with spell power. Ooh.
Time waits for no one.
So I could just clean this if I wanted to. I'm gonna do my play that I had in mind, but yeah, I can see the other one. So if I would hero power, Stewart, face into the shield, and savagery the 6/2, it would be dead, right? This turn. I didn't want to execute that on the rope because... but it's +1 guaranteed. I mean, why wouldn't it, right? Why wouldn't it? Alright, we're still getting 1/1 into the 6/2, which is what matters. We're getting a lot of cards again. But cards aren't the issue, our health is. We could start with nature studies and see what we hit. Could do a sexy 2 damage swipe. I don't think DQA here is appropriate. Starfall is looking quite good. Starfall leaves us with 3 mana. 3 mana, we could get a 3/2 on the board. Can draw some cards as well before we hit. Oh, it costs less, 4 mana. I messed up then, right? I should have played this one. But that's okay, that's again a last minute play where honestly the difference between getting one or the other down isn't a huge deal. Initially I thought that this was not twin spelled yet and I had the second one that I could play. That's why we sort of panicked into jamming the Buck Collector instead. However, I think we've sort of stabilized and our opponent chooses to kill the card draw, which is super fair. But it does give us a little bit of a, you know, a moment where we can breathe and set up for the DQA. Wow, Burger Timer, that is a lot of months indeed. Thanks so much for the 4 years. It is my absolute pleasure, man. Happy to be of service.
That's incredible.
Thank you for that. Yeah, that Buck Collector not being in a hand hurts a bit here. I see what you meant with the DQA, by the way. It's kind of hard to fit in even here. It's like by the time we've stabilized, it's no longer necessary. All right. This might be a savagery turn then, right? The 3/2 into the 3/3. Hero power savagery to kill a bomber. That's 5, 7, 8, and we can fit a 2-drop at the end. And then hopefully we have a good enough board to just go Alex. If you didn't have the totem, we could maybe Alex this turn. Gain 2 mana crystals this turn only. That seems like a really good way to utilize the DQA, right? Get the dragons down immediately. I think Starfire is good, but specifically for DQA, we like this. Yeah, Starfire would be fair, but it's a bit of a slower card.
Run! I will hold them off.
So yeah, what we're experiencing now, it's all about playing defensively until there is a turn where we're not in danger, and then the Dragon Queen comes down. So we can see here that our opponent's minion is getting the best of them. It's quite confusing, but you shouldn't be floating 6 mana just to give this +2 attack. Hey Foucault, thank you so much for the 17. Welcome back as well. Hope all is well. We're good. Thank you so much for checking in. I might not even use the Innervate here then. I might just play 1 dragon and use it on Mage Scribe. Yeah, getting this out isn't the biggest of deals. We're good to hold it. Oh, wow. Disgusting infinite value. And then discover DQA and do it again.
We will hold the Black Temple.
Ooh, that's great versus AoE. What am I using to kill that 410? I could Proto Drake and sort of innervate out the fish and use that. That would mean that we lose our spell to proc the Mage Scribe, but we might also be in such a good position that we just do not care. I think that getting the Proto Drake down is a priority here because of the threat of a big Hagata scheme being AoE. And then I don't want to take that face damage, nor do I want to damage Dragon Queen by a ton.
Time waits for no one.
Killing the totem's kind of whatever. You can do it or you cannot do it. Either's fine. Alright, that's just the 4 mana 8/8 right now. That's pretty good. Coincidentally sets up perfect lethal as well. Got the hero power. Got this to hit into a taunt totem. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, we're in such a good position here. I think I am... Ooh, well, am I okay with damaging the Proto Drake? I think I am. What am I playing this turn? I think the rush and the 8/8. Yeah. Actually, I need the hero power, huh? Kinda need the hero power. Hero power gives me 6 mana. 6 mana. I could play double 3-drop and heal. That's pretty good. Okay. Actually, no, I need to play the fish.
Time waits for no one.
Okay, that's still fair. That's still fair.
For the wild.
Not connecting for 8 seems like a big waste here, so let's do that.
Well played. You win this one.
Yeah, we're super favored in this game. Yeah, whenever I stream Arena, that's the case. Or I don't know, Reki sounds more natural. I don't know. The thing is, like, when I call you Reki, people in chat is like, "Oh, who's Reki?" Right? So, well, Marcus is Reki. That's his WoW name. So this feels weird otherwise. Yeah, whenever I stream Arena, it's I'm so blessed in that case where I hadn't streamed it in half a year, and the moment the word gets out, people just come flocking back, which, you know, I can't be anything else than grateful for that. Whenever I've taken a break and sort of rejuvenated and back. Yeah, this is the game mode I played for 5 years, so I would say that my career was built on Hearthstone Arena. I think we keep those two. I think the 4 mana card's a little bit too optimistic here. You know, I very rarely do this, but we might actually just coin out a 3-2. Hawksteed is really annoying, though. The alternative is to hold, coin out the 3-4, and then heal it. I think we still do that. We'll just float the mana here. It's so awkward if you get hit with a pig here. Do you like Arena or Battlegrounds better? They, like, I explained it in a way where they both have moments where they're better than the other mode. So it's dependent on which state the game finds itself in. There's just been a new Battlegrounds update, so that would be hard to say. I haven't tried it yet. Regardless, whenever there's a new patch in Arena, I do like figuring it out and seeing which kind of decks work. Book Collector is so clean here that I think we just do it. I have to see where we're going to coin. That's pretty darn clean. Marcus Reckus. I'll do. I'll do. I'll do. Just playing the 3-4 and going face for 2 is an option. Putting the 2 damage in there, hero powering, and then coining out a 2-drop is an option. If we do that, we would go double 2-drop next turn into 5 into double 3. There is the option to hold this live in Dragon Breath until something gets frozen, which is not uncommon versus Mage these days. They have an extra free spell, and Blizzard is still a thing. I like the coin line here. But I think we play Shrubi instead of Rising Winds because of Scorpion. Scorpion does better against the 3-2 than the 2-2 and the 1-1. It's a clean trade as well. Good value. Yeah, when I took my leave from Arena, I'd say the meta was in one of the worst states it had been in a long time. Oh, here we go. Gonna have to hero power next turn. Unless we see a scorpion or so. Now it's even worse? Once again, hard for me to say because I've only just come back and there's a novelty factor. It doesn't feel worse than when it was just Twin Tyrants, Spamarino. Elemental allies, okay. That's pretty poop. We don't mind that. I guess I just heal my face here. Feels like a waste though. Because I know I have this heal on pretty good targets. I think they both have utility, but the healing is so much more likely to happen. You could honestly even play the 3-2 here, but I think you want to preserve the flexibility. Yeah, it's a pretty decent trade for him here. But if you play this thing as a 3-2, you could have 2 damage out of hand, and then suddenly the board snowballs in favor. Whereas if the trade happens, we're still exchanging 3 mana for 4 mana, giving us the small lead we need to get this big boy going.
What to do? What to do?
Out of coffee. Feels bad, man.
I wonder.
Yeah, Avalanche on 7 is somewhat likely. Because Elemental Allies was picked. It wasn't randomly generated. Well, I mean, it was randomly generated, but discovered. So there was some element of choice. I'm guessing we're looking at a disconnect. No mercy, man. No mercy. Oh, okay. Well, no option to grant mercy. Whew, clutch game there, guys. Clutch game. Alright. I'll queue up and get something to drink.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
Another mage. Sure. This is like kind of interesting, but I don't think we can think that far ahead here. Ooh. Wow, we can go very fast with this. We can coin on turn 1. I'll take it. Probably playing the Dragon Breath on 3 instead of the Panther, though. I had. Thank you, I'm third. It's a very chill, relaxed birthday. Just waking up.
Just like you.
My wife had gone to the bakery to get some breakfast. Which was funny because it was the day after Mother's Day. And the bakery was full of men getting breakfast for their wife. And they turned around and they asked her, like, oh, seems like Mother's Day is only one day in your household. And then she said, oh, it's my husband's birthday. I was like, ah, okay. Then I streamed, and then we just had a nice evening together. Ate some food, watched some episodes. Very relaxed, how I like it. Bubblies and Yummies is out, right? I feel like pre-trading is not in my best interest here. Episode of what? So we just finished off Norseman, which has my kind of humor. I think it's very easy to watch it and say, I don't get it, I don't think it's very funny. It needs to be your kind of humor. But when it is, oh man. I love that. A very dry kind of... God, I'm not even sure if it's sarcastic or ironic or however you would describe it. But it's exactly my kind of humor. Alright, so by not pre-trading, we've gained a token. Feels okay, man. A bit cringe, maybe? Well, that's the thing, right? I think if it's cringe, then it's not your kind of humor, right? Like, I don't think it's cringe at all. I love it. Like, I think the Ornn character is incredibly well acted. You really dislike the character, which means the actor is doing a great job. Guess I'm throwing in a 4/4 and a 3/2. Does that make sense? Should probably just make 2 4/4s here out of a 1/1. I missed 3 phase damage. That's okay.
Too hot for you.
Time waits for no one.
Very unconventional Corruptor turn, but the mana here, you can't really argue too much with it. It's 5 into double 3 into 7, so double Corruptor seems normal here. Ooh, wow, it's active now. They want to go like Emerald Explorer instead. I think trade always happens. You could freeze the shards, but probably better to just jam the Explorer. In which case we do that first. Not that it's really going to change our minds, but oh well.
We must stop this corruption.
Oh, that's going to sting, man. That's going to sting. Alright. This trade is very meh, but them being able to freeze our 4/8 is also pretty meh.
Time waits for no one.
I'm gonna go face. We'll see what I do with the shard. So we can lose if we don't pay attention to the board and we just go nuts with like, oh, we'll do dragons, and then like, heck, wait, I died. So I don't think we're going to be in that spot just because of how our board looks really good right now. But just throwing it out there that that's how we lose. Yeah, playing this thing still seems really good. How do I deal 2 to this next turn, though? If I deal 4 here, I could use the adorable one this turn and hero power. And then trade here. Having to ping here. I think I like that more. I think I like that more than the play the Winged Guardian and hope not much bad happens. Do we show the generated one first? Oh yeah, I think so. If you want to like full tryhard, you show him the card that he knows is a dragon, or they know is a dragon anyway. No ping here is great. The 12/12 is a bit annoying. Seems awkward to throw the Winged Guardian into that.
Black ice.
This just can never attack, right? Okay, yeah, sure.
Black
Until they silence. Mana Saber allows us to play a dragon as well next turn. Is that a CNC? Question, sure. Never said. Good for the board, for sure. Good for the board, for sure.
Life and hope of your fight.
Oh man, that's really good, but I can't kill it because I need to attack to open up the mana. Interesting situation. You might still just play it here. Just because it deals with that 12/12. Because you kind of don't want to feed Malagos into a 12/12. So I think you still play the dragon just because it's so good here. It still deals 11 damage. Well, not 11. 4 effective damage to the Abyssal, which is still good, and it's a 7/6. Ooh, that's not going face. Excellent. Excellent. And then he thought it was the last Dragon Queen Alex. Keck W. We'll just show him. Maybe he's just done playing.
Life and hope are war.
Hello there, friend. I hear you like dragon, yes? So I play some dragon, yes. Another one. Another one. Playing the Malagos here mainly to just build a board. I think the Poison Dragon with the Discovery is also fine to play here. Wax feels a little bit awkward, but on the other hand, it could incentivize a trade, which is not bad because you win the value war anyway. So maybe Wax and incentivize a trade is better. Because you just care about your face. But we have healing, we have taunt. We're probably okay. Instinctively, it's Wax, untargetable, +1/+1. And I'm considering 9 face with the Alex. Let's see what the board looks like. Yeah. Quite happy with 9 phase. Even though you're winning the value war, there's no need to prolong the game if you can set up 2 turn lethal quite easily. That was a silly game that should have never happened. But hey, that's Arena.
Malfurion versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
Oh wow, that's a good answer. We like those. With the buff in hand, this seems better. Axe is pretty good. Bump axe. Not that much we can do about it. Oh, wait, what? What's that card? Holy shit. Pretty good, huh? So it does feel like we're in trouble. Is there trouble? We can make a 2/2, a 2/2, and a 1/1. 1 into 1, it's a 1/3. 2 into 2, it's a 2/3. Awkward. It might still be better than just putting the 3/3 down. Can make a 3/3 here as well. Have 2 1/1s. I like that more I think about it. Actually, do we like that more? It pings one more damage on the thing, but it means we can't free kill it. Okay, so he whiffed. That's good. Lose a 1-1 for free? Not relevant. It's relevant whether we can get more tempo out of it or not. It sounds maybe a little bit short-sighted for me to say that it is not relevant, but what I'm trying to convey is that it's not a good way to play the game where you're like, oh, but now he might kill, or now one of my 1-1s might die for free. Like, that's, you shouldn't concern yourself with that too much. I don't know positioning against Shaman. Is Avalanche out? I could have also flipped the 1-3. Oh boy. Oh boy. They never have Lightning Storm, right? Right? Need reassurance here, chat. I could just kill it right now. But the other trade is nicer. Flip and trade? Yeah, that's the thing, right? But this trade is so much nicer. It's just awkward. A lot more stuff can go wrong here. What's the lightning storm? Could even have flipped it preemptively, but that's maybe a bit too crazy. A little bit of craziness. Scared? Gotta be strong.
We must stop this corruption.
Seen this movie before. Hmm. 3-1 into the 3-6 is reasonable. I don't think the 2-2 pre-trades though. Just deactivating the 3-drop, putting it down to 1 damage. What? Deal 8 damage to a minion, costs 3 less. Wait. The hand spell thing. Crushing Hand? Is that what it was called? This would be 1 mana if you, what the hell, dude? Man, some of these cards. Some of these cards, man. What the hell, man? What's the deal with some of these cards? Man, Reborn does not love seeing this 1-2 on the board. but I think we have to assume there's no shenanigans incoming. Crushing Hand, a great animation, that's true. Just like... They buffed it? Yeah, it does feel like Arena is not considered when they make those constructed changes, right? I think overall Arena does get considered in some cards. The more typical Arena cards, but... Yeah, when a card needs to be changed, it's like, how will this impact Arena? Like, change it now! Flashier! More dragons! Let it deal 30 face damage in one go. I was like, maybe that's a bit too much. Alright, one step back. This isn't looking good. Is it not? This is active, right? Don't think I hate our position at all. Could be better, but, you know. Like, we could top deck our other Dragon Queen Alex and then get twice the dragons. That'd be good. Oh, hey. Oh, hi there. I didn't see you.
Where does the magic come from?
I think we just want to preserve health, right? On our taunt. I'd love to free kill stuff, but leaving this up seems very foolish. Knowing that a spell was discovered and spell damage is on the board. Seems like we would be testing fate a bit too much there.
I wonder.
Boop. 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 Boop, boop. So I have a 1-1. I get to go DQA. Feels okay, man.
Life and health of your fighter.
Pretty good, huh? Pretty good.
The heavens quake as my brood wakes.
Oh no! Eggs! We can take a moment, I guess. Ooh. Nice.
A simple split.
Let me think about this for a moment.
Time waits for no one. Look what I found. For the wild.
Life at any cost.
I like it. Sea Giants. Oh. Okay.
What to do?
Messed up a bit, but we'll be fine. I need to play this last when this guy is down. So I need to sack one thing. Can't renew this. Maybe I could have just not sacked that, right?
No one.
I could just DQA. Actually. Oh no, I can't. I messed up by not killing the 5/5, I guess. I think I'm in a more than reasonable spot though, but yeah. It's fine. Oh god. Can't bloodlust though.
Time for a little blood.
I think it's one of those cases where we didn't play efficiently, but we're gonna be fine just because of how silly our cards are.
Life and health are worth fighting.
It's like constructed, huh? Oh my goodness. It's absolutely disgusting. Are we better off removing 2 bodies? Killing the Sea Giant if we're planning on playing Ysera makes a lot of sense. I don't think we die anyway, right? Like, what are you gonna do, man? Imagine making it to 6-0 as a shaman and then running into double DQA. But we misplayed quite a bit, so we're not in the strongest position as we could be. I don't see it happening from this spot, though, with the spare Deathwing. If the Tiger gets to connect, it's another 2 cards. Yeah, we should have just killed the 5/5. I don't play around that 10 mana make taunt cards yet. It's not a card for me yet. But now it'll probably stick more in my memory.
Little time.
Ooh, that's a good Earthquake, yeah. Wait. Tidal. Still in it. Oh. Feel sorry for this guy. We're gonna keep this until the dragons are in. Oh my goodness.
Is there trouble?
Please just stop trying, man. Like, I don't want to do this to you. I have a Deathwing spare. Like, bruh. I don't want to do this to another bruh, you know? Oh,
True mastery
that's just...
takes dedication.
It's all pretty good, right? Until it's not.
My dream is your nightmare.
That's so Slay the Spire-esque.
I'm game.
Worth a shot for a dragon there.
Time for a little blood.
The pen is mightier with the sword. We must stop
Yo,
this corruption.
I heard you like... I hope he lets me play it. I really hope.
Sleep now.
Oh, please let me play it. Oh, I have lethal on the board. Shouldn't have played the 1-1. Ah. It's too good of a concede bomber, right? You can't not concede after that bomber. I believe someone I believe someone once said that ain't right, and I think that's applicable here. Oh, right. It wouldn't be yellow because the portals are in my deck. Who cares, right? Yeah, it's true. I can't. I could have just showed him that I had a third one. That would have been good enough. You have 2 Dragon Queens? You would think so, huh? You would think so. No, we don't. But we have 2 Emerald Explorers. And those are discovering Dragon Queens.
For Doomhammer, I must protect the wild.
This thing feels pretty awkward. Let's see how it actually plays out.
You don't pick the ones.
They call him the Wand Maker. He had some pretty insane ways to clear boards, though, with the spell power. It's gotta be said. Didn't make it easy. You guys know the lines. Do 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 do. Need the need the Emerald Explorer first. Ooh. Might actually make the cultist better. No. It's going for the AoE. So the obvious one is play the Earthen and buff +1/+1. That's not a bad turn. Just thinking if there is a line where we perhaps set up a trade and then heal and then buff. I don't currently see it.
What to do? My eyes are open.
Oh, guys, we're at 420 exact viewers. Nobody move. What a drill. So I can make a 4/4 taunt, or I can just use Buck Collector to summon a 2/2, essentially. I believe you always hero power. I'm not sure if I ever go... Well, what if I go full tempo here? I don't have a play for next turn. Doesn't sound great. I think we need to stretch our resources slightly. Yeah.
For the wilds.
If I had a great curve here, I'd be more than fine with going full tempo. But currently, I don't have anything to play next turn besides Germination.
We'll be fine. It wasn't that big.
Okay. 2, 1, 4, push 6, play cards. Then we get hit by Earthquake. Two, 1, 2, 1, 4, push 7, just Germination, Earthquake. Can I get rid of the other taunt? I think always Germination. Always Germination, always 2N, always 4N. If I hero power this one, he's dead, right? If he plays the taunt. Yes. I'll play around Earthquake then. By having the Panther to develop for lethal. Should have been on a 4-drop in case of devolving. It's a good shout. Pretty underwhelming hand, I suppose.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked
Jaina.
for it.
I must protect the wild.
GG, well played, didn't move. Excellent. Jaina. Please consider disabling screen shake. Better viewer experience. This has never been an issue in all the years I've played Hearthstone. What's the complaint about screen shake? Is Wind Guardian good enough to keep? It's good. It's an awkward hand, but I'm gonna go with just the Shadow Weaver. I don't see Buck Collector being the card to save us versus Mage. When the hero explodes. Yeah, but like, what's the upside? Why is it a problem? Coin seems like a risky choice here.
Better be something good.
Step up!
I think part of why you hard mull here is you want to find the Emerald Explorer, so DQA is active when you do Seer. The thing that catches my attention right now is to put the dragon on 3 health, attack phase, and freeze it. Corruptor seems awful. Spelkin is okay, but will require us to hero power next turn, which might be okay actually.
Time waits for no one.
Hero power freeze next turn. I'm gonna go with the play I had in mind.
Is it cold in the shadow?
We'll figure it out from there. This opens up 6 mana potentially for Spelkin and 1-drop. We'll see. Could also go Explorer.
You fight me, you get burned. Turn it up.
Whoa, holy crap, dude. You're kidding. That's so good for him. It's gonna be rough to stabilize now. Durable Infestation Corruptor can be good, but ooh, he's giving us a minion. Okay, that's great. Might be able to stabilize here. Spelkin is 4. If we Adorable the Spelkin, 4. Corruptor, 4. Another 4 here, 4 here. That's quite likely the line. No, we have Claw left. Can't ping and play the other big boy. So forcing the ping might be better. Already have a ping target here though.
And you get a spell.
How about a new
Maybe just go for the good old double ping threat here. Yeah, double ping threat seems better. Alright, so that's, and then either face play the taunt or ping play a 4. Face play the taunt would be pretty awkward for us.
Actually, I'm good here.
Big taunt pre-hit. Next turn, small taunt into DQA.
And you get a spell.
Drama in chat. I don't know, man. I'm just watching it. I don't really know what to think about it because it's so weird.
not a toy? You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
Ooh. That's pretty awkward. There's Claw Hero power, but that doesn't leave too many options. Man, we're gonna get farmed here. I don't think I get to not just play another taunt here.
We must stop this corruption.
Gonna have to spam taunt against this guy. Claw's not really... Oh, I don't want it there, right? Yeah.
So where does the magic come from?
Whew. I guess I've just streamed long enough that, I don't know, this kind of trolling, I don't know, man. It's just weird. Maybe it's just like feels weird, man. It doesn't really bother me too much. It's just weird. Untargetable in the middle. So I think then he just rolling fireballs the 2/2, and that's better for him, but I'm not sure. I think rolling fireball changed a lot. Yeah, there he goes. Now at least he has to hit somewhere first. Still not great. It's just embarrassing. I'm not even sure if it's I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, it's hard to say anything else but weird. I think we lose this one, by the way. I don't think we have a way around it. We could try to swipe for 5 here. That might be the way out. How much has he got? 10. We're not dead with Claw Hero power, but it could be that we just need that swipe to have a chance. It's a really good swipe with double spell power. I'm just gonna go for it. If I don't hit it, I don't hit it. It's just a shame. Healing touch might unironically be good here. Not great, but kind of good. Because it allows me to claw, kill the 5/3 and heal. And then next turn I could potentially DQA him dragon. Especially if it takes the trade here. But yeah, guys, obviously Silver Surfer isn't being serious, right? Even though he may deny that and say that he's serious. So I mean, don't interact too much with him. If I play the big taunt, don't think I get there. Which 1-mana dragon here would save me? Nozari would obviously be good. Deathwing is a card, but still pretty aggressive. What other dragons are there? The Charge, the 5/3 Rush is pretty good as well. I think it's DQA because I don't really see playing the taunt working out for us. Oh, we could get the taunt as well. That's true. Malagos, can't play that. We're dead, right? Oh no, I might get a 0-mana thing, right? Not sure if there's a 0-mana thing in here. Nope.
Job done. Well played. I concede.
That's why I added the second layer to that reply, right? That you might say that you're being serious, but you're not. It's kind of like just going one step further and taking that. I removed that interaction for us, so you don't have to bother. The Frostbolt 0. Oh, okay, okay.
Malfuria versus Lunara.
Yeah, that was a rough game. I think we maybe could have won it. Slightly better plays here or there. He's fine. I don't think he's being toxic. It's like Stein says, maybe it's kind of like wearing certain clothing where it's that out of fashion that it might come back into fashion, right? Where the trolling is so, I guess, obvious and bad that you might think it's funny. I don't know. Hey, Deal. How you doing, man?
Let's see. Better be something good.
Pretty good curve so far. Boop.
Let's see.
I guess, yeah, we'll just get it over with. Either stop or just be removed from the chat. It's fine. I don't know why it's stirring up such a fuss, but I'll throw it out there then, so we can get that over with. What is your favorite class now? Had a lot of fun with Rogue.
Let's see.
Rogue was fun. Yeah, some people do that, right? They collect bans. I think there's like more straightforward ways to that, but maybe just try and have a bit of fun with it before it's possible. Just try and have a bit of fun on the way. From the way how you type, I don't have to look up anything, Silver Surfer. It's simply not required. Battlegrounds is boring? Yeah, different interests, I guess. Different strokes, different folks. Is that what they say? Huh. This one is interesting. Corruptor has a lot of potential. The damage distribution's weird, though. I think the Tiger goes in here. Face for one, Corruptor, trade. That'll be it. Float a mana. On 23 already.
How about a mirror? How about a mirror? Assimilate or die! Assimilate or die!
Piggy, no, I needed that mana. How inconsiderate of you, Piggy.
Probably.
Oh, that's gonna be one hell of a swipe. So we can go slow and hero power the 2-1, trade the 1-1 or face, play Living Dragon. We can just go Whelp, trade the 1-1. We can go Buck Collector Living for highest tempo. I don't think I want to go Whelp, so I'm gonna play Living. I think trading the 1-1 still kind of works, so I'll do that. I think given the hands, I'm gonna go Bug. Slightly faster. Look what I found! Look what I found!
What if...
It's been fun though, like playing some arenas again. So guys, just a heads up. For the next 2 more weeks, we are playing WoW in the middle of the week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then we're back on Hearthstone on Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, with Monday off, as we used to. So just throwing it out there that if you see me on WoW tomorrow, don't panic. No picnic. That's 2 more weeks, and then we're pretty much done with that. You're not streaming TFT anymore? No, for TFT, I like the hero power, by the way. For TFT, the game was super good. I actually really liked the game. But the speed at which they pushed patches through was just killing me. I think you would have to play it full-time, pretty hardcore, to be able to really enjoy TFT. Because by the time I thought I had some knowledge on the meta, we were already in the next meta. And the changes were really big. So there was a big patch every 2 weeks and sometimes every week. So it was just, it was too fast for me. Why are you done with WoW? Completed everything? So I was doing a specific PvP project that took X amount of weeks, and in 2 weeks it'll be finished. This is interesting, right? We can play a 3-2, we can play a 2-3, we can buff, we could counter a 6-8. 4, 7.
Time waits for no one.
I think I like just playing the 3-2 here. It's kind of going slow. I like being able to draw the card later. Ooh, change of plans, change of plans. I like playing the card here and being able to buff all the mobs. I didn't even see what else was in there. I think it was Nas and something else, right? You going for 14? Yes, yes. We're currently ranked 13 1 weekend, so from 13 to 14 is usually 3 weeks. Alex, okay, yeah, I don't want Alex. Not that Alex, at least. So unlucky, right? No DQA. Huh, 6-9. Nice. Still doing all the pew-pew here. Hey, loser! Playing it now doesn't do that much anymore. How much damage are we looking at? 10, 20, 21, 22. Savage Roar's 22. 23 with the rebounds, I guess. I think you have to Onyxia and then taunt and buff into Dragon Queen plus Dragon. The other one is to play Dragon Queen now into Dragons and Taunt. Onyxia offers a ton of pressure though to work with. I think I may even trade in here to get the extra 1/1.
Waits for no one.
Then again, could also pre-hit here. And trades the 1/1 here. I think I like that more, yeah. Rank 14 is brutal. Yeah, it's starting to get a little heavier, but honestly, for the most part, I cannot complain. I think I've had a super enjoyable ranking experience. I've had a great group to play with. We've been able to complete our honor requirement for the week in usually 4 days, giving 3 days to prepare for the next and relax. And when I say 4 days, it's 3 full days and then like an evening, Saturday or so. So it's been very enjoyable. Ooh, the trade is great news. Yeah. The problem now might be that we're getting starfalled or swiped or something. It's 24 with Roar. Oh, yeah. He had 4 minions, right? So it's 10 plus another 10. 10, 21, and again 22, hero power 23. So where am I missing damage there, Taro? Not saying that I didn't, right? I'm just genuinely asking. Yeah, this seems like a really good DQA option.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
7/7 taunt. Crazy that so much taunt trading happened here. Oh, the Moonfire. Yeah, I always forget about the Moonfire. Monka Moonfire here. Right. And Biggin was played. Ah, okay, Tara. It's all good, man. It's all good. I was expecting some phase damage there for sure. Really enjoyable for us that there was trading instead. Cycle, cycle? Cycle 2 drop? Cycle, cycle. 4 damage to my board. Leaving spell power up is a bit of a yikes. Just smack those so much damage. Yeah. Normally I would freeze this, but yeah, not too sure about that right now. Malagos pretty much has to come down. That's too efficient. If I'm not playing a 1 mana Malagos here, then what am I doing? So gotta work around 9 mana. I think it's honestly just hold the power and just drop these guys. I'll trade it just because leaving spell power up seems pretty questionable. The next turn we just go in. If it wasn't a spell damage minion, I would freeze it and just deal more phase damage. Even if you have some kind of better way to make the mana work, keep in mind that Malagos is a 9 mana card. So I think for the purpose on the board here, it's like a 7 or 8 mana card because we're not using it for spell power. But still, that's a huge tempo gain by just paying 1 mana for it. So you gotta build your turn with that in mind, that you're gonna jam the melee. Your opponent left. That's a fair reaction, to be honest. We're back.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved. My greetings. Salutation.
Salutation. Early curve looking good. Eagle boy. Could play the stealth here, that would also be fine. Just used to playing the 3-4 here, but the stealth might have been better because you have the 3-5 charge coming up.
Such a beautiful design.
Making a Senjin here is kind of fair. Alternatively, you play double Rising Winds. But I like this engine. Easy on the mana here. Does that have Rush? It has Rush. Cool. Why wouldn't it have Rush? You know? Trading that seems wrong because we have Faceless in our hand, so we benefit from this thing staying on 3-4. Why was it not dormant? Because it's not dormant anymore. I don't know. I could see it be either way. I could see it going either way, sure.
I must safeguard the land.
Sure. So I always stay with a 3-2. I can just avoid more damage by pre-trading this, right? Yeah. I avoid more damage by pre-trading here. Streaming a bit later than usual, but I want to finish the run. Then I gotta get on my pool boosting. If Reki is still in the chat. Got a few hours ahead of us.
Now we're cooking.
It seems like an excellent flip. Discovering Starfall here could be quite devastating if I go full tempo. Is there then an alternative to full tempo? Could cycle a card. Man, this hand is awkward. Nothing I play sticks.
Time waits for no one. You love my new
Starfall it is, because I do not want to hold back on tempo here. I want to push him as hard as I can so I can drop Winged Guardian on it as close to an empty board as possible. But Starfall is absolutely amazing here. And just discovered a spell, so the chance that it's there is pretty high. And the 2 damage? Ooh, that sucks. But empty boards achieved at least. I wasn't really expecting the 2 damage out of hand as well. I was more than fine with the board getting cleared and us dealing 4. The reason you go that hard into the Starfall is that if they play a taunt instead, you have a lot of damage on the board to clear the taunt and still push face. Like, let's say an Emerald Explorer would be a very common card for them to play there. If you're holding a spell that costs 5 or more, restore 5 health. It's not bad. Buck Collector Hero Power into this thing is good. I guess I'm not healing then. Could just heal and not Mana Saber. That's probably better than, yeah. Oh yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the Marsh guy. Yeah, I've seen a Marsh guy. Does it need to overkill or just attack to summon the, to put the 8-drop in your hand? Guess we may find out here.
Magic is not
No.
a toy.
Do not lose this. It just needs to attack. Okay, that's pretty good.
Squash him! Is it cold in the shadows?
13, 6, 9, 13, 14. Okay. Trying to figure out whether the 1 damage from the Panther is going to be a big deal or not. DQA is not active right now. Ooh, that's desperation right there. Oh, the 1 damage is gonna matter, but I'm not gonna play around overflow, right? No. We'll just top deck some damage, easy. There. That was damage. Oh wait, no mana for hero power. Wait, I would have lethal. I don't know. Did we have lethal? Because they couldn't hero power? Or did we not have lethal anyway?
Let the hunt begin. I must protect the wild.
That seems like a pretty flexible start versus Hunter. Ooh. That's not the start the Hunter wants to see you have. Is this where we put on the glasses and say easy game? Or not yet? Man, this curve is also looking good. We just need something for 5. Do they have flanking strike? Like, is there much reason for me to buff here instead? I'm just buffing here for face damage. But should I be buffing here for a reason? I don't know. I don't play Hunter. Multi-shot. Yeah, that could be a reason. Do they deal 4 damage easily? Marked shots. Oh, marked shots in. Bat is a thing. Yeah, bat I thought about, but bat's not going to be very accurate. I think if they marked shot here, we're more than happy with that, right? I'll play around multi-shot and stuff. By playing straight into explosive shot, naturally. Because if they play marked shot here, that's their turn 4. And then we have a 4-drop, a 2-drop, and a 1-drop, as opposed to nothing. So if they play Marked Shot, it's very good for us. But if they get the Nuts multi-shot, not so much. So we can do mana efficiency with the Flyer, or we can do flexibility with the Cut Dragon Breath and then still be able to play Fishy Flyer. The Dragon Breath play is the one where you're a little bit afraid of, I don't know. Always feels bad to not actually do anything with the rush, huh? Yeah. We might draw a card. We might draw a 5-drop and then we don't care anyway. Oh yeah, you can't go marked into marked anymore. Man, those were good times. I played up with Collins and be like, again! Oh, another one! It's always a sad experience to have to do that. So there's Hunter's Mark, not Hunter's Mark, there's Unleash the Hounds. Is there anything else aside from, say, the Explosive Trap where I really want to cash in on the 1/1s? Because using the 2/1 here is better. Oh, I could even, like, go 2 and 1 in here and free kill. And then not use the... Yeah, that's actually not so bad, actually. Yeah. Actually, maybe... I like it. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So it's irrelevant, because I'm always doing this thing, right? Yeah. Over here. We're not playing for maximum face damage against the Hunter. We're playing for maximum board control. Sure. Like, even if that's explosive, we don't care. It's all good. I wonder what that is. Chat, that trap could be anything, couldn't it? I missed this. I haven't done this in a long time. Oh my lord, it's not a minion one. Let's see if it's snipe. Oh my lord, it's not snipe either. Maybe misdirection. Pressure plate. Another one. This could be snipe now, right? Snipe would make sense on this one. I think I might even play Whelp here to be able to hero... excuse me, to be able to hero power to bank a little bit of health. At 10 wins, it could be a bluff for real. Don't care. So the hero power one isn't in, right? Yeah, okay.
Well played.
So summon a 3/3 copy, right? That's the likely one here. Do we care about the 3/3 copy? Not really.
must stop this corruption.
Could also tempo out with another minion, the Bone Chewer here, but actually Bone Chewer would be pretty good with explosive. Yeah, I should have played the 2-drop. I have played against it 2 times max, Zambaba, so I'm not the right person to say there. You would have done it last turn? The thing is that it doesn't matter. I can just prove a point, maybe. You can very easily not proc it here either, and have 10 power to deal with whatever he's playing.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
I didn't check my... Ooh, that's a low roll. I didn't check my hand size, so that was a little risky. On Explosive Trap, when is the best board state to go face? It all depends on what your game plan is and how comfortable you are. With Dragon Queen Alex in the hand, all you care about is having a really good board state to be able to play the Alex and then have way more value than the opponent. Now, because we are such high health, we have all the time in the world to deal with it. So now, for instance, we can cash in on this big old whelp into the safe, and now it seems like a pretty good turn to proc it because we're gonna lose very little from it. I'll do the rest of the turn afterwards. I don't think it matters too much, really. I might hero power just to get the 8 in. It's 4 face damage.
Stop the rot!
2 damage to my board. It's outrageous. Right, and yeah, now look at your board, look at your hand. You don't care about anything here. We can pretty much do whatever we like. Just play another one of these.
We must stop this corruption.
And then yeah, look at this board, right? But there are many moments where you can proc it earlier. The main thing is, what do you gain from proccing it earlier? That's the question you ask yourself, right? Because a lot of the time, all you're doing is giving him the card that... it's like a Consecration that also deals 2 phase. Well, I mean, it's Hunter, and Consecration would always deal 2 phase, but it's a 2-mana card, so it's obviously nicer than Consecration. The reason why it's not a better card than Consecration is the Hunter can't choose when it goes off. So if you proc it as soon as possible, all you've done is you've made the card better. Now, there are some exceptions to this, like when you are pushing face damage and you cannot afford to wait, then yeah, sometimes you have to bite the bullet and take the 2 damage on your board, so you're able to continue to push face. But we are not in a situation like that at all. We are in a situation where time is on our side to a certain degree. Of course, there's a Hunter hero power that puts you on a clock, but as you saw, we were counter hero powering to get a little bit of armor. We were just waiting until we had 9 mana for Dragon Queen, so that is a situation where you have pretty much all the time in the world. I can't play Diggy, guys, I'm so sorry. What I can encourage you to do is to put it on yourselves. It's a copyright thing. So, we have the, yeah, we have the commands. I wasn't sure if we still had a Mackinac. Awesome, awesome. So that's why Explosive Trap in most situations is pretty bad. Now, there are some Hunter decks where Explosive Trap's actually pretty good. Hunter decks with a ton of reach are good to have Explosive Trap in, because you're buying time to draw your reach and hero power them to death. So in Hunter decks where you have a lot of reach, Explosive Trap gets way more value.
Malfurion versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
I must protect the wild.
That's a pretty aggressive early start. I don't mind it. I'm just considering whether I'm going to run out of cards or if I'm going to have a bad turn. I think that we can't keep Winged Guardian even though it's super good. I think I need to try and find Emerald Explorer so that if we hit DQA, it's active. Alright, so we can see where this could go here.
My greetings.
There's absolutely merit to that Taint Stick. But 2 damage on your board on turn 4 is very different than 2 damage on your board on turn 10. When you have, you know, a bunch of big minions that don't care about taking the damage versus 2 minions that would die if you take the damage. Would you keep an Explorer with the double 2s here? Yeah, I would. I think in this deck, no matter what, I'd keep an Explorer. It's maybe a little too crazy. Shrubby! We shrubbing? Beautiful. Beautiful. Very nice. So Holy Nova's a thing. The goal this turn is to preserve as many bodies as we can to play Rustsworn Cultist. 3/5 is going to kill the 3/3 if we make it. Some interesting position here. I think I still buff the 2/2. It feels right.
So where does the magic come from?
Because right now, the Nova plan is to bump the 3/5, and that's so good. So we'll take the 1 extra phase damage from this as well. Boop, boop. Make it a 4/6. That's an obvious advantage as well. The downside there is that you miss out on the 1 phase damage here as well. And you keep the other one alive as well, right? Guess we take it.
There's a little devil in all of us.
So pretty good board lead for now. It's like a Grim Necro plus. Ooh, okay, sure. Don't really have much choice in the matter here. Okay, it's got the discount again. You can see why it's here. It's a lot of pretty good cards so far. 5/5 body's too good here, but might get wrecked by a buff. Oh, at least we curving. 4/9 Taunt Dragon. Is it normally 8? I think it was playable last turn, right? Oh no, was Draconic Studies played last turn? It was, right? Yeah, so couldn't play it yet. Yeah, the Skeletal Dragon. Floats a mana now, but still pretty good.
Magic is not a toy.
Go on these slightly slower routes. Ooh, Shadow Manus. No, can't do Shadow Manus. Pain. Just considering whether it's even worth it, but it triggers the Mage Scribe. Smite, which is pretty much pain here. Okay, sure. Not removing the 5/5 is interesting. I think I would have removed the 5/5. Yeah, go phase, baby. It's a race. Let's do it. We all like going phase. This thing gave me a lot of trouble. Yeah, trouble would be the right way to put it. This gave me a lot of trouble when I played Priest. It's pretty happy to play the card, so let's hope it's not a great answer. Let's drop fatties into Priest. What can go wrong? Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. If we're aggressive enough, we might put ourselves in a spot where if they play Mind Control, they're dead on board. That would be ideal. If you can engineer a board state where if the Priest Mind Controls, they die, then that's great. Then it doesn't really matter how many they have. Shadow Word Ruin, ooh. Yeah. That's a good start. Having to just smack both minions. Oh my lord, that is not the optimal clear. Got rid of it though. There's that. I'm pretty sure we play the Proto Drake. I'm just looking at the option to put a +1/+1 on the Whelp to chunk the 5/6.
What? Time waits for no one.
Problem is the heal here, right? Buffing Stalker and Whelp to bait out MC. It's one turn for sure. Ooh, the instant point here. Just death. Oh, okay. Get him. Let's see end of my turn though. Yeah, so like awkward, not awkward, but can trade to get in, which is really nice for the opponent. Going in. strong deck. I don't expect to win here. And a smite? No, another renew. Holy crap, dude. What a turn. No shortage of strong cards there. Now it has 2 health, and now it doesn't. Seems like the hero power would be good this turn. I don't really think that you win, but the start would be for him to not to have mind control. Yeah, so far every card we've seen has just been top tier. Like smite is okay, but in his in their deck, like the smite is like really good because it's good tempo in a high value deck. Protodrek.
That's an upgrade. Probably. You'll pay for that.
Not quite the card I had in mind.
A charming composition.
We can go really wide into Nova.
Time waits for no one.
I'll get even.
A charming composition.
Feels like they have it. Yeah, when Priest is good, it's an experience to play against it. I'm taking a lot of risks here because we are in a pretty terrible position. So you may as well assume that everything goes perfect, and you may very well still lose after that. There we go. I want to concede. I want to see what my draw is, and then I'll just get out. It was a better Holy Nova. That's good. So I'm trying to figure out in which world we have a chance.
What to
Even DQA Deathwing is gonna spawn a 7-drop. What the hell? I'll give it a turn. Maybe DQA, maybe not. Ooh, do I want to taunt? I might want to taunt. Yeah, I want to taunt. Okay. Ooh, but if I buff, I have to keep a 5-1.
Time waits for no one.
Keep a 5-1 and take 8. I don't think it matters. I think it's DQA into Deathwing or so, right? Oh, actually, I need Explorer first. So I need to get Explorer right now. So if my next draw isn't Explorer, we'll just concede. GG. Go next. Too insane. Just way too many good cards in there. I have to settle for 12 and 2. Well, let's hope so.
Malfurion versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
I've been liking this in the early game, but it's not going to work without the coin and no 2-drop yet. Well, Priest and Mage are the 2 best classes, so it's no surprise to face them here. Okay. Okay. There's a world. It's gotta draw well. Just draw the right cards for it. Huge. Huge draw. So flexible as well. Cycle later or 3-2s early. Reaching for the coin. No. No. Oh my lord. God. Okay. So. Let's hope it's spell related. Piggy's pretty good here. We check face first. If you're playing the freeze, then you don't, because you want to be able to kill the mirror entity. But I like Piggy here. Solid. I like Piggy because of the extra body for the Rustsworn. And preserving the freeze in hand has upsides as well, of course. Wait, why did Mirror Entity not get checked off the list? I played Piggy, right? What happened there? This is just a bug, right? Okay.
There's a little devil in all.
not the best Rust turn, but came after a horrible turn 3 for the mage, just having to ping. Problem with going face here is Scorpion's kind of nice. Scorpion and a 1-drop or so. The upside of going face is that we lower the mage's life total by 3. That's definitely a valid upside. Oh, I don't like the Scorpion. Because then I have to go 5-4. Like, Scorpion a 1-1 and not having a 3-3 is way better for us. I don't want to have to attack for 5 and then have a 5-2 stealth kill my 5-4 while they keep a 3-3. As well, the 5-4 would attack the 3-3 and then get pinged off. That would also be quite bad.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
Definitely a juicy freeze. Gotta be careful with spells here for Netherwind. Huh. Oop. The chance that we keep this alive is very slim, so we shouldn't get too sidetracked here. But I don't really like playing spells here. And the freeze is generally pretty good.
Is it cold in the shadow?
Buff and Germination wasn't that bad, right? Yeah, no, it's just that we're currently facing off versus a likely Netherwind portal. So we can actually hold off from playing spells for quite a while here. So if possible, we're going to avoid playing spells. It's also very possible that it's just counterspell and it's not such a huge deal. This also puts the ball in the mage's court where they need to now find a way to deal 4 damage to the tiger or give us another 2 cards, which is not very desirable. Whereas if we use the spells and we proc Netherwind Portal, there's a good chance that the minion will be able to trade. And then how are you dealing with the Wanderer? You're not really, right? So they can trade ping and then the other one can trade the other tiger and you don't get your cards. Oh, I don't like winning off a disconnect on 11. I'm not Mother Teresa though, so I'm not gonna wait for them, but well, we've secured 2 cards. Oh, looks like they're back. Okay. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm just thinking what I'm doing this turn. I think we just play the big ol' whelp. Flame Strike, yeah, it's not that big a deal. Honestly, they wouldn't play nothing, right? They'd ping or... I mean, if it's a Flame Strike debate, sure. Have it. Oh, I have too many cards. It's a luxury problem.
Time waits for no one.
Man, burning a card here is pretty awkward. But I think I don't want to give up my card here. Versus, okay. Glad we drew that. So if the next one... Oh no, we can burn DQA. Okay, cool. I want the... I want to clear that, and I want to have a 5/5 for Flame Strike. So I'll burn a card here, it's fine. We can burn DQA. It's no problem.
My hand is too full.
Not Bug Collector. No. First world problems. Too many cards. Love it. This is great. I love this. I'll take 3.
Time waits for no one. For the wild.
Oh, okay. I may actually lose this because I kind of fucked up. Man, like, not killing this might be the 5-head move where the guy just loses complete, like... Wait, how do I not burn cards? Uh-oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta release before the rope hits, otherwise it doesn't register. Well, I guess in a sense,
What to do?
it's not more than fair to have this kind of turn, seeing the opponent disconnected for one. Should still be okay. If they're not going to do anything this turn, it's definitely okay. Alright, here we go. But yeah, it just got more fair with the with us screwing up here. Okay, so where do we go from here? Putting down a taunt minion seems like a reasonable start.
What to do?
We must stop this corruption.
That seems like a really good insurance card here. We can take 4, go to 11, and clear. Or we can trade everything in here, play cards, and leave the 5/1.
Time waits for no one.
Not taking the damage might be the right way here. Ping it. You guys are way more comfortable taking that damage.
For the wild.
That's fine. If I lose, I can just tell that Twitch chat was the entire reason we lost this. And not me playing around 2 fireballs here. I would never go to 11 here, chat, but... This game has already been so sort of tainted with them skipping a turn and then us missing that attack. So all over the place. They're opening it. I think it's just legit connection issues. I'm playing on mobile, maybe.
Time runs out on me. I wonder.
Spiel power. He had one. Chat, he had one. All right. Making a taunt Dragon Maw Skystalker and setting up for potentially Deathwinger DQA. That's one option. I don't think we have to be too afraid of the spell power.
What to do?
I don't set up lethal, do I? Pyro? I don't think that fireball goes on a minion if it's pyro. But could discover Deathwing though, right? I don't know, this is the play I had in mind. Yeah, I know DQA sets up lethal. I kind of just like putting these down. And then maybe fish for the spell lethal next round. I haven't played this game well, obviously. Right? I'm just trying to not go. Oh. That would be a fitting finish to this game. Not even mad if he gets it. Don't do it! Alright, maybe get some taunts so we can keep playing. Oh man. It's been a game so far. They do die, so trades. Okay.
Time runs out on me.
No. So I leave. I get. No, that doesn't work. I get to keep a 5. Man, yeah, I've really messed this game up, huh? Kinda still want a DQA. I think Deathwing is maybe even more dangerous. Like one polymorph and we're sort of out of it, right? The game doesn't want to Alex. It's a sign. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, the counter Deathwing. Yeah. I'm just gonna play and not worry too much, guys, because yeah, this game hasn't been played well so far. Normally I would have ended the run 2 hours ago. Alright. That's fine. Honestly, that's fine. That's fine. Would I have lost this game a year ago? No, never. But we're not a year ago, so all good. Had a lot of fun throughout the run. No problem. Rips it off the top. That's good stuff. But yeah, you can't be angry about that loss because so many mistakes were made there that